Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do another how-to, and today's how-to is going to be a scooter fakie. Let's get to it. I always ask you guys what trick you want to learn next. I always try to find a trick that is very simple that you can add to a lot of things. So a scooter fakie is very good. It's very useful for doing combos, flatland tricks, and sometimes grinds. So first, what is a scooter fakie? A scooter fakie is when you ride forward or backwards and your deck is turned halfway like that. And you ride straight and you try to bring it back. So there's a few steps to learning how to scooter fakie. I'll break it down to a couple different ways you can learn. I like to practice getting the rotation and learning how to slide your foot back and forth, because it's kind of tricky. Sometimes you ride with your foot all the way in the front and then you slide your foot and it lands like really far away. So you always want to have your foot close to the head tube. That way when you slide it into scooter fakie, it's exactly in the same spot, which makes it a lot easier to ride. If you scooter fakie with your foot over here, it's a lot harder to control, but over here there's less weight, so it makes it easier to roll forward or backward. Practice this. Practice sliding your foot back and forth. See if you can get a couple tries in a row where your foot lands exactly in the same spot and you bring it back to exactly the same spot. Some people do it with their back foot. I find it easier with my front foot because your front foot is always in the front of the scooter and you want it to land in the exact same spot. So once you got that down, let's go to the next step. So you think the next step is trying to just jump straight into it and see what you can do. I say learn how to balance it. I'm always trying to learn balance tricks, and instead of learning how to get in and out first, I always focus on holding the trick. Because if you can hold the trick, then you don't have to worry about that part of the combo. You can worry about getting in and out, which only takes a second or two. Holding the trick is always the hardest. So if you can, put the scooter in a scooter fakie position and just try to push off and hold as far as you can. Always learn it slow. It's a little easier to learn slow because when you're modeling doing a scooter fakie, it's actually really hard. Think about if you were to go really fast going fakie, and it's tough. So practice riding. And there you go. Now that you guys have an idea what it feels like to hold a scooter fakie, it's time to learn how to get out. Remember in the beginning I told you to practice the rotation of sliding your foot and pivoting it back and forth. Place your scooter in the scooter fakie position. Don't worry about getting into it yet. And you want to use the leg that's on it to push up so you can pivot it back. So put it in position, give yourself a little hop, slide it back. Practice that a few times, getting in and out. That way you can put it all together. Now that you know how to hold a scooter fakie, pivot your foot back and forth and do the rotation, jump in and jump out separately. Time to put it all together and land it. Now that you know how to scooter fakie, it's a perfect trick for combos. Doing tricks into it, doing tricks out of it, going backwards, spinning. I'm going to do a couple of variations to show you how useful this trick is. I really hope you guys learned a lot from this video, and I hope you learned how to scooter fakie. If you did, tag me in some clips. If you have any ideas what other tricks you want to learn that you think I'd be good at teaching you, comment below and I'll be sure to help you in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next how-to.